Hello everyone. Today we are going to make this beautiful mandala. Let's get into the materials that we require for making this mandala. First we will require a protractor, a compass. You can use a normal compass as well, a 15 centimeter scale and a pencil. I'm using a 0.5 mm pencil as this will give me thin lines, which is very useful when I'm adding small details in the mandala. First of all, make a 15 centimeter line in the middle of the paper. Next, you make a mark at 7.5 centimeter and 9 centimeter. I'm writing down the measurements on the top right corner. You can see from there as well. I mark at 7.5 centimeter, then 9 centimeter, then 9.2 centimeter. Next, I make a mark at 9.8 centimeter. Next is 10 centimeter. Then 11 centimeter and 11.2 centimeter. Next, make a mark at 12 centimeter, 12.2 centimeter and 12.4 centimeter. These measurements will help us in making the circles, which will eventually help us in making the designs accurately. Next, make a mark at 14.6 centimeter and lastly at 15 centimeter. And that's it. Now take these measurements on your compass and make a circle passing through each of these points. Before starting with the picture, take a masking tape and apply it at the center of this paper. The needle of the compass is very pointed, which usually makes a hole on the paper. So having a masking tape on the paper creates a barrier, which also helps in not making the point or tearing up the paper from that point too much. I'm making circles passing through each of these points. Now slowly remove the masking tape. Next, take your protractor, keep it at the center and mark at every degree. My protractor feels a little small, so I'm going to change my protractor to a bigger one, but you can use this normal protractor for making the marks on the paper. Once you're done making the points, you connect them with the center using a ruler this way. Now we'll start adding designs. Over here, I'm going to use 2 blocks for making the circle over here, like this. Add another one next to it. Similarly, fill up this line here. Now for the next line, I'm going to make a petal-like shape here. Again, using 2 blocks here, making a U shape from the center. It's an inverted U shape. You can also turn your sketchbook and make a proper U if that's what feels accurate to you. You can rotate your notebook as per your comfort. You don't have to keep it straight and do it. Now I make this design at the center over here. Now this part over here, this will be covered in black sketch pen, so I'm just going to shade it here lightly with a pencil. Next, on this block you make a line like this, and then another one like this, and then another one. We are going to fill up these areas like this, and this block this way. So yeah, this will work. Let's continue making these bigger lines here, and later on using the gel pen itself we will fill up the details. For the next block we are going to make a swirl, and then we'll make a leaf and a circle over here. Now again we'll make a swirl, a leaf and a circle at the top. Now similarly continue this pattern all throughout this line. Now for the lower portion, let's first make the clouds, and then we'll fill up the remaining portions with the designs that we have been making for the other half of the circle. Next again I'm going to mark at every degree and then connect those degrees to the center point. Fill up the remaining areas or the visible areas on this side that are not hidden by clouds with the design. And that's it. We are done with the sketch. Now take a gel pen and start outlining everything. Now once you have outlined everything, fill up color in this area. Next, fill up the design over here. Fill color at the back of the design over here as well. I'm using a marker to speed up the process. Next, darken up the main lines of the second design. Fill up this area with black marker as well. And the back of these designs here as well. Now let's start with the painting part. I'm going to use yellow color for the center. Next, I'll be using pastel purple color for this cloud. If you don't know how to make this color, just mix a little bit of crimson, cobalt blue and white and you will get this color. You can use tempera colors or your watercolors as well for the same. Here I'm using pastel green. For this you take green color and add a little bit of white in it. Next over here I'm using pink color. This is again a pastel shade. You can take crimson color and add a little bit of white and make this pink color. Next, take a black marker and outline the clouds here. And that's it. We are done with our picture. Let me know in comments if you like the picture and how did your result turn out.